Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm gonna be giving you my SummerSlam predictions. Let's get straight into night one. Night one, we have first Cody and CM Punk. I'm not that interested in. There's no story. There's no feud. It's just two top main eventers just having a feud for the first time. What I think CM Punk will retain. I don't want Cody Rhodes. I just want if Cody Rhodes, it's just the same old. I want something different on SmackDown roster. If it's CM Punk, did new matches. And what I actually think Drew McIntyre might return because he's been off TV. He left after WrestleMania, so I feel like he might get in, cost Cody. So, and then it might be CM Punk and Drew McIntyre because CM Punk and Drew, they had a amazing feud in 2024 that ended in a Hell in a Cell. So I feel like CM Punk wins, Drew McIntyre returns. And then Gunther and Nick Aldis. This has an amazing story. I'm excited to see Nick Aldis wrestle in WWE for the first time. Haven't seen any of his TNA matches, AEW matches. But I think this will be one of the best matches. But I think Gunther has to win. If Gunther loses, he's buried, he's dead. I think Gunther, if Nick Aldis can still win if he has a great performance. If Gunther wins and Nick Aldis has a great performance, I feel like he still wins. But I think Gunther wins. And then we have the 6-man tag team match. Jacob, Jimmy, and Jay versus Solo, LA Knight, and Royce Keys. This has been a amazingly booked match. I feel like they could have built on the story a bit more, but just look at, they haven't just shoved people in like a team just for the sake of a team. They've actually put thought behind it for the first time. But what I think Solo, Elena, and Royce Keys will win, but Zilla Fatu will come out and attack Jacob Fatu, or either come out and attack Solo Sikoa and force him to join the bloodline. So it'll feel like it'll be a disqualification. Uso, the bloodline, or the Solo, Elena, and Royce Keys team. Either Zilla Fatu will attack Solo or Jacob and make the other team win. And yeah, so I think Solo, LA Knight, and Royce Keys will win because of a disqualification from Zilla Fatu's debut in the WWE. Okay, the next match, what has no storyline, was even brought up this SmackDown, is Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence. Nothing really to say, but what my gut and heart are saying, the Fatal Influence has to win. If Bella Twins and Paige win, they will gain nothing. Fatal Influence needs this win. They need it. It'll push Lainey Rhea and Fallon Henley to the top, and JC Jane to United States Championship. So they have to win. It's a guaranteed Fatal Influence. And then probably the worst booked women's match and men's match, Liv Morgan and Io Sky. There's no story. They've done Liv Morgan so dirty. This match has kind of been a more building up Dominic and Danhausen match. So I think it all depends on the curse. If the curse is, at this moment, the curse is still on Liv, so Io Sky will win, I think. And that's what my gut, I want Io Sky to win, because maybe we can get a better reign. But if the curse does end just before the match, since it's Liv Morgan's first match, I think Liv Morgan will retain. I think this really just depends on the curse, what the curse is, if it is still on her or if she's still cursed. But my gut is saying Io Sky, I want to win. And then what I'm mainly looking forward to, the best match on night one, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. The third match in their feud, WrestleMania, Oba won, and then I think it was Clash of Italy, Brock won, and they were all like 5 minutes long, really short matches. With this match, Hell in a Cell, it has to be like a 20-minute match long. Like, Oba's at the max level, Brock's at the max level, and they just collide. So it has to be like a 20-minute match. And to end this feud, this is a Hell in a Cell. This is how you end a feud. Obafemi has to win. And then I think Obafemi wins, and then I'll continue, and then it makes a return in night 2. I'll talk about that later. Let's go night 2 now. First match, Penta and Chad Gable. This is one of the easiest matches. There's no overthinking it. Chad Gable has to win. Penta debuted against Chad Gable. Penta won, sent Chad spiraling down like a heel turn, and then went to Mexico to learn the lucha libre ways and how he can defeat them, and then had a banger match with El Grande Americano, and then was on an apology tour, and now it ends in Minnesota for the Intercontinental in Chad's home state. This is a no-brainer. Chad Gable is going to win. And then Trick Williams and Baron Corbin. I'm not that interested in this. It is Trick was good. It is Baron a return. But it really should be a triple threat. Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, and Baron Corbin at least. Or if you do a one-on-one, Trick and Carmelo. Don't know why it's Baron Corbin. But no-brainer. Trick is winning. Sami Zayn and Finn Balor. I'm not that excited for this one. I hope Finn Balor wins. He is 3-0 now in matches. Beated Tama Tonga, beated Tola Tonga, and then won in the Fatal 4-Way to get into this match. So I hope, my gut is saying Finn Balor. And my heart is saying Finn Balor, so I want him to win. And challenge CM Punk, and then finally win the title after 10 years. And then the next one, Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio's, and the stipulation is human money's on a pole. So I think this is, I don't know what your human money's on a pole is. It's a match because Danhausen stole Dominic's money from him and he wants it back now. So I think it's going to be like sort of like a ladder match instead of a briefcase or a title being hung above. It'll be like a bag of his money. But Danhausen is a 17 win streak. So I think, and Dominic is probably going to be cursed. Someone's going to come out. I think Ryan Garcia will help Dominic and Ryan Garcia's opponent, someone Banner. So I feel like Danhausen will win because he's 17-0. Almost like the Goldberg streak, but modern version. But so I think Danhausen's gonna win. A lot of stuff's gonna happen. Maybe Kit Wilson and The Miz will return to help Danhausen, because last time they were seen on TV, they were still like zombies looking. And then probably the best match, females match, the interim WWE Women's Championship ladder match with Chelsea Green, Tiffany Stratton, Charlotte Flair, and Jade Cargill. And for the opponent, it was just announced on SmackDown. It was Julia versus Lash. And Lash Legend won. But my gut is saying probably Charlotte Flair will win. But my heart is saying I really want Chelsea Green. I think it's Chelsea Green's time to win it. Because it's an interim. It's literally just a placeholder until Rhea Ripley comes back. So I wish like Blake, a bunch of young stars that haven't even touched a women's world championship, like they have a turn, so WWE can it can be a test if they can stand or they need more time to practice, hold a mid-card first. But my heart is saying Chelsea. I really want to win, but gut, I think it might be Charlotte Flair. And then probably the main event of night 2 to close out SummerSlam, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. This has been a great build-up. This is probably... I'm more excited about this feud than the main event of night 1, Cody and CM Punk. This has a bunch of history with their Shield days, cashing in, and then Roman mentioned he can't win without a Money in the Bank briefcase. And last time he had to fake an injury to use it. But I think this is the last stand of these two going one-on-one in this is at the end of their prime. So I think my gut is saying Roman Reigns, but I want Seth Rollins to win. So he can always hold it above his head, over his head, and saying, I'm better than you. But I think the WWE will just move on by doing Roman Reigns will win and retain. But other than that, those are all of the SmackDown. That's the SmackDown match card predictions. I'll be doing a SummerSlam recap and seeing if my predictions were right straight after SummerSlam. Please, I'll keep you updated. Please leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. But other than that, I'm out. Peace.